What we talking about today? There is a new trailer out for WWE 2K23 showcase trailer, where there is more details on John Cena's showcase mode for the new game. So, yeah, we also have some pretty good release dates going on here with March 17th for the standard edition, March 14th for deluxe and icon editions. You can pre-order it right now through all the different stores and everything. Whatever, whether it's retail or if you get the digital copies of everything. But there's some interesting information in this that I was hearing. So Smack Talks, shout to Smack Talks for always keeping ear and eye on all the information for WWE products and really all the wrestling game products. But the information that got shared was that the showcase mode in this is going to be a little bit different. Where I guess there was people complaining that like Rey Mysterio showcase mode got a little bit, and like I guess like the last few showcase modes got a little bit tedious playing the same character over and over and over again. Which I was like, that's so stupid. Listen to that. For me, I think it's really cool seeing the evolution of that wrestler go through all the different stages, like seeing Ray go from WCW all the way up to WWE, and seeing all the different evolutions of his tattoos, his outfit changes, and like the great matches he had with Eddie Guerrero to Batista and this one, that one. So to hear that they're doing it to where now this time you're going to be playing as John Cena's opponent, and basically every match in this mode is going to be John Cena losing. I'm just like, it's such a weird take on the mode on that one. It sucks too, because this is like Cena's one of my all-time favorites. But yeah, I kind of don't agree with that. We should be playing as Cena to see him go from, upstart kid, kind of punk kid in there, ruthless aggression, all the way up to him, main eventing with The Rock. And I guess the last match is going to be Roman Reigns or something. So just to see him go through all these different stages, the Doctor of Thugonomics, the spinner belts, all that stuff. But anyways, let's jump into this. Let's check it out. Let's see what's up with all this. Let's see what we can spot here. I have heard a lot of the details on this already from Smack Talk's video, but just wanted to make my own little let's talk on this, just to give my thoughts on all this stuff. So here we go.
On June 27th, 2002, I took my first steps towards a WWE ring. Who in the hell are you? A chance to prove I belong in the WWE universe. I'm John Cena. And I failed.
Bang, bang, he shot me down. Bang, bang, I hit the ground.
I've had to work to earn my place in WWE history. And many times I've faced the agony of defeat.
Bang, bang, my baby shot me down.
But in that failure, an over 20-year career, I've dedicated my entire life's work to 3 words. Never give up. These superstars managed to defeat me at the highest levels, on the biggest stages. So now when you step into their shoes,
Wow.
I'm looking to get those wins back.
Bang, bang,
Are you strong enough to follow in their footsteps? Can you even see me?
you hit the ground.
Because I see you coming for me.
My baby shot me down.
Okay, that first trailer was, it just seemed like the level of polish was missing. That looks really good. Okay.
Bang, bang.
This trailer looks better than the first trailer, I think, graphically wise. The lighting and everything, look at this lighting right here. Wow. And then, of course, the fog in the arena, too. They've been doing that forever, which is basically just a camera filter trick that they're doing. But yeah. So, funny enough, we just seen also some new footage of Street Fighter 6. And one of the things everybody was saying with Street Fighter 6 is the way that the muscles are contorting in Street Fighter 6. Everybody's like, whoa, it's like no other games that do that. I'm like, Well, wrestling games do that a lot of times. You'll end up seeing like when you go to pick somebody up, you'll if you look for it, you can kind of notice the muscles on the backs, the arm, like the leg. Yeah, like when you go in like that, you can actually see. They started with like the neck veins and everything, and you can end up seeing that. But man, it's looking pretty damn good. Yeah, like all this 4K, 8K camera capture that they're doing with everyone. Uh Boy, Batista, look at that. Okay, so this is the other thing too. I wanted to add, one of the reasons why I wanted to actually do my own little let's talk on this. Because so if you remember back, maybe 2007, 2008, and then definitely again like 2009, 2010, the SmackDown versus Raw series went through this whole thing of like, okay, now all of a sudden, your wrestler's gonna sweat in the ring. Now all of a sudden, you can see like the veins. Now all of a sudden, you can see, it's like each game we progressively got bigger and better on the graphics showcase to the point where it was like, okay, this is awesome, but now we got to switch to the basically. I'm pretty sure they switched the game engine around, but also it was when they switched over to 2K and Ukes left. Then they drew everything back. They rushed through the development. Well, actually, they got kind of screwed over on development on 2K20, I do believe it was. Yeah, because we never had 21. We skipped 21 to go to 22. So, this feels like that evolution once again, though, like the SmackDown versus Raw series had, where it's like all of a sudden you're getting all these features kind of coming back a little bit by a little bit. So by the time the next game comes, we're going to be, having like the ECW style, like all of a sudden it's going to be like a bunch of especially matches, sorry, and such like that. But yeah, like, geez, like going from, film footage to in-game cinematic or graphics or whatever. Yeah, it looks pretty damn good. It's definitely the level of polish is starting to get there. It's funny that he says, words I've always gone by is never give up. It was always hustle, loyalty, respect. HLR was all like, So that's kind of weird that that's not there, that he's going for the whole never give up thing, that was his latest. God, I remember that so vividly. The never give up thing is his latest kind of thing that he's been pushing for all like the Make-A-Wish kids and everything. Which is cool. Like, I don't mind it, but I grew up with the whole like hustle, loyalty, respect era of Cena, which is this era right here. God, I remember that pay-per-view also. Him walking in and just like everybody just wanted to kill his ass. Going against RVD, ECW, Cena's like the golden boy. He's basically like the next Hulk Hogan, and they're like, yeah. So you can see it on his shirt right there, hustle, loyalty, respect. So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see going back to like when he's like the soldier, when he soldier, the Marine, his Dr. Thugonomics stuff, and then of course his modern day look stuff with all the never give up and all that. So Spinner United States Championship, Spinner WWE Championship, my favorite belt of all time. Yeah. There's so much here that's going to be packaged in with all this stuff. It's going to be great. So yeah, again, I don't know how I feel about that. Maybe once I get in on the mode, then it'll be like, okay, this is starting to click. This is actually kind of cool because now Cena is the boss fight. Basically, it feels like where I guess. So what I was hearing too is there's like. I think there's like 16 matchups and we've only seen like 4 of them or something like that. So there's like 12 or something. Yeah. So again, if there is 12 different matchups, hopefully it's 12 different opponents. So we get 12 different legends in here. And I mean, well, one of them is going to be Roman Reigns. So he's of course already on and of course also Seth Rollins is probably going to be in there too. But yeah, I could definitely like, Batista, Undertaker, Rock in there, Kurt Angle. The list is on, it goes on and on and on for matchups that Cena it's just, has had over the years. And then also there's going to be some pretty cool sim matches that we can probably put together too. This would probably be the best showcase, maybe one of the first sim matches I'll have to do on this, which I've done the video a couple times over again over the years, but since Cena's on the front cover, John Cena versus Hulk Hogan. If as soon as I can get hands on with this, I'll try and get that simulation matchup out there so you can see full on footage, exactly what the whole game is like and everything. Yeah, I like it. I like what I'm seeing.